In the Mahabharata, after the Pandavas have achieved their victory over the Kauravas in the battle of Kurukshetra, Yudhishthir is advised by Sri Krishna to seek the counsel of Bheeshma. Now Yudhishthir is going to take over the kingdom. He is getting into a real leadership position. And he has several questions about what it takes to be a successful leader. What it takes to successfully manage one's duties, one's responsibilities. How do we inspire others under our leadership? How to achieve well-being and prosperity for all. And Bheeshma has several lessons for Yudhishthir in the Anushasan Parv and the Shanti Parv of the Mahabharata. But in this segment, I will talk about the fundamental teaching. Basically, Bheeshma tells Yudhishthir that leadership is to be led by one's inner consciousness. It is to be led by wisdom and not to be led by ego or by position. Ego-led leadership always moves towards a downfall. Duryodhan, the leader of the Kauravas, is a prime example of that. And throughout history, we've seen this trend. It's cyclical in nature. It gets repeated in all aspects. Ego in politics, in business, in corporate life leads to an eventual losing of respect, a losing of position even, because eventually it's all about people appreciating you. So negative leadership, that which say Hitler signifies, is only short-lived. Really good leadership, that of a Nelson Mandela, that of an Abraham Lincoln, that of, in the business world, you can take a very relevant example, Steve Jobs. Yes, people say he was egoistic, but no, actually he was always led by a greater consciousness. He was inspired by Zen philosophy. He was inspired by Vedanta. There was a wisdom, and we can see Elon Musk at Tesla. He believes in consciousness-led leadership, where the goal is a much broader one for all of humanity, not just for oneself. So Bheeshma tells Yudhishthir that a king is respected by his praja, his subjects, but the man of wisdom is respected by all. Therefore, the main learning for leadership is to be led by one's internal consciousness and to find one's own values. Those who care for values become truly great leaders. In Chinese philosophy too, in the philosophy of Taoism, Lao Tse says the same thing. He says, the best king is the one who rules with such finesse that even the people do not know who is king. In other words, the wisdom, the consciousness we bring as leaders is more important than the personality of the leader. And Yudhishthir absorbs these teachings of Bheeshma and goes on to successfully lead his people, leading to affluence, prosperity and abundance for all.